Ooh, boy. We got her in there. We got her in there. Jesus. Wow. That was a struggle. Oh, my God. Oh, we got her in there. Sweet. All right. Wow, that's a fun part too. All right, next up, let's see. See if we can get something to. Is there anything to discover? Oh, there is a discoverable. Okay, so we'll definitely want to drive past that. See if we can get something that takes us to Wenatchee. I think that's Wenatchee. Because there's the garage. We want to pick up the garage. There's a discoverable there. Let's see. Yeah, no truck dealers around here though. Just got truck dealers there. So I'll pick up the garage, but I don't know what to get. I'll have to take a look and see what we've got so far. Wish we had the Cascadia available to drive. Hopefully that's coming soon. I took the Cascadia up here. Bug. All right, so in the meantime, let's check out the job market here. I have curiosity to see what we got there. Hey. Sand. Doesn't look like any of the forced machinery is here. Butter. Interesting. Scraper. No, that's actually one of the heavy hauls. That goes to Portland though. Looking for the forced machinery. So this doesn't have any forced machinery here. Let's check the freight market. Why, yeah? Dynamite. That takes us back to the Dallas, but I don't want to go back to the Dallas. Is there anything that takes us to Wenatchee? This one does frozen food, which is good because Global Mills is right by that discoverable, Pendleton. That's the only one that takes us to Wenatchee, so we don't have any of the, is anything here take us to Wenatchee? Yakima to Yakima. Push, that takes us to the farm. That takes us actually in the opposite. We want to go, it'll take us out there and takes us back in. All right, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be, that takes us to, that's, oops, sorry, I was about to say what? There we go, that's what we're looking for. It sucks we don't have forced machinery we can grab here, but Wenatchee, that's what we want to take. So we'll just take some, we'll take a reefer of frozen food here. Take that up.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, indeed, we do. Yes, indeed. Here we go. I want to make sure it's going to take me past this discoverable, right? Yep. You mean turn left? Oh, bitumen is actually attached to rail export. Okay, that's why I saw that rail export sign with the bitumen sign. Right there. Okay. Perfect. Oh, yeah, it's got to be a recruitment center because there's no dealership. Let's see, there's the sign there.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
Come on, man.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Of course, I just missed the green light. Ay, caramba. Yep, recruitment.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Yeah, you could say that. All right. What we want? Oh, we can configure this. Let's see what we can take here. Small, refrigerated, standard. Looks like that one's a little bit longer. Oh. RM double. Yeah, oh, we'll take ourselves an RM double. We'll make it a little interesting then. There we go. Yeah. We'll take that job to Wenatchee. Yeah, we're all good here. Alright, so where am I going here? Where am I going? Up to the left, okay. I presume I gotta go this way. Hello, Jeff. Thank you. There it is. RC Bay. What else is new?
Time
Ooh,
for the split.
that was pretty close. All right, here we go. Are we gonna be able to squeeze through here? Yeah, she's straightened out. Good. Now here is going to be interesting. See, that one won't open. Yep, we got it. She's coming out. All right, there we go.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
A lot of global mills going on around here. Well, oh, thank you.
Keep left. Keep left.
All right, we're on our way to our what will be our Washington headquarters here. Owensburg coming up. We got some rain. Super fast. Yeah, I think we just need normal right now. No, maybe we need super fast. Tasmanian Devils Bro with the host. Thank you, Taz. Taz in the house. Yeah, don't crash. Indeed. Oh, for God's sakes. Why do we stop here? Are you serious? Pardon me, gentlemen. I got places to be here. Drew had the honors to. Now, I haven't done the Forest Road yet. We just got into Washington. Took a, what did I take? The Knuckleboom.
Right, and then exit right.
Of course. I took the Knuckleboom Loader from
Right.
Salem, Oregon, up into Yakima now. And we're just leaving Yakima to get into Wenatchee.
Turn right.
So I can buy a garage here in Wenatchee. Or Wenatchee. I think it's pronounced Wenatchee. This is actually the first chance I've had to get into ATS and drive
Keep
Washington.
Left, and then turn left.
I haven't been able to get in there
Turn
all week.
left.
Go from Bellingham. From there you pick a load from the 2 logging places. Do look from the one outside the city. Okay. I don't know, where am I in relation to Bellingham? That's the question. Oh yeah, see, I got ways to go before I can get up there. Unless I just port, which I don't necessarily want to do if I haven't unlocked all the cities yet. Oh, I was about to say, oh. Come on. There we go. These lights are a little off. They're just throwing me off because the turning light there. Oh, we're gonna hit that bus, are we? No, we may. Generally speaking, in the United States, the turning light is the one that goes green first to allow everybody who's turning a chance to go. And then the straight on through traffic, that light will then turn green. And at that point, anybody left over who's turning would have to yield to the oncoming traffic. So they're a little bit backwards here in the game, because the straight on through traffic light changes, and then that goes red, and then the turning light goes. So it's always the turning light, the turning lane traffic, the lights let the turning lanes go first, and then they still maintain the ability to go after the straight through traffic light changes. Yeah, the right on red, you can turn in by law, you can turn right on red at any point. If there's a certain road or something that does not allow it, there will be a sign that says no turn on red. But generally speaking, you're always allowed to turn right on the red light. Again, unless it's specifically stated that you cannot, for some reason, at a certain junction. That's always, it's like a stop sign. You come to a complete stop, make sure there is no oncoming traffic, and then you can make your turn. Is how that works. So if it's a red light, you still got to come to a complete stop. You got to make sure there's no oncoming traffic and you can turn safely, and then you can go ahead and turn. And that generally is just to keep the flow of traffic moving. Which is sort of the same way, which is sort of why the left turn, right? Yeah, certainly the left turn signal that we, like we just encountered, that will always go on first, because that'll allow traffic to, the turning traffic to get a head start so it doesn't get backed up. And then, the straight on through traffic will then be allowed to proceed. At which point, again, anyone making that left turn would have to yield to the oncoming traffic until it's, they have a clear spot to turn. Just a little bit more efficient, I think.
Get ready to turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Our lovely Washington weather. For a minute, I thought this. I don't think this is 2 lanes. No, this wouldn't be 2 lanes. Figures we get to Washington in daylight, and it ends up raining. I probably should have my lights on. It is raining after all. Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, by law, we have to stop. Oh, we've discovered a Wenatchee. Stop. Again, make sure the way is clear, and then proceed. But yeah, just like in real life, that almost never happens unless you actually have to come to a complete stop. Nobody ever comes to a complete stop. As long as the way is clear, you do the rolling stop and then keep going. Yeah, it's not really. It's funny because I guess it depends on the mood of the police officer, because a couple of years ago, as a matter of fact, I was coming off of Route 1, coming back into town, straight on, okay, coming back into town on my way home. I forget where I was. I forget where I was. I had to go out do something. It wasn't from work or anything like that, because this was like a week after we got back from vacation. So this was like July a couple of years ago. And so as I'm coming off Route 1, which is like our main highway, so I take the exit to go down onto, go down into town to head on home. Well, at the bottom of the exit, there's traffic lights, but they haven't been. I don't want to say they're functional, but they haven't been set normally for probably about like 3 or 4 years now. They just flash. It flashes red as you're coming off the highway, and as you're going down the main town road, it's flashing yellow. I think they did that just because there's really not that much need to have a traffic light at that junction, and so they just decided not to make the traffic light completely functional.
Go straight on.
But regardless, I was coming down, so the way I come down off the exit, so you have to turn right or left onto the main town road. Now left, you get the light, which, like I said, has been flashing. you're right. It's just a stop sign. There's a stop sign. You got to stop, and then you can go. Going
Keep
right
left,
down the main road
and then turn left.
off the exit. You're not restricted by the
Turn
light.
left.
And so it's very habitual coming off the exits here onto the main town road from Route 1. And there's a couple of junctions and stuff here. And each
Turn
one has
right.
a stop sign at some point there. It's completely normal that just about everybody just does the rolling through. They don't really stop. It's like, is traffic coming? We're just going to keep going off the exit onto the ramp. Well, at this one point here, of course, I'm coming down. I do this rolling. Okay, nobody's coming. I'm just going to keep going. Well, there's a cop right there. He's coming down the opposite way of the main town road. And so he decides to pull me over. I'm like, what? And it's funny because he didn't pull me over right away. So I'm coming out. I get onto the main road, and I go probably about 300 or 400 feet. And that's when I see him. He comes around, turns around, he flashes his lights. He's like, okay, what did I do? Because I'm already past the stop sign and stuff like that. I don't even think at the time I thought, it's like, how did, he stopped me and said, oh, you just rolled right through that red light. And then once he found out I was actually a local, I was just, I lived right down the road, practically speaking. He just gave me a warning, stuff like that. But I'm saying to myself, because I told him, it's like, yeah, it's the flashlights and stuff like that. I'm not thinking about it, I'm just going. And he's like, well, the lights really don't have anything to do with it, but I'll just give you a warning, this and that. And it's like, oh, okay, thank you, officer. And as I'm heading home after that, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, well, by the time I saw him and this time he saw me, how did he even know I was coming off the highway and rolled through the light? So I don't know whether he actually had a better angle or something, but the point where it was, where he flashed his lights and I saw him and he flashed his lights and stuff, I'm thinking, it's like, I was already through that. I was already, a few dozen yards down the road. It's like, I don't know how he could possibly see me. So I think it's something else going on there. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure, but yeah, he caught me for rolling through the stop sign. Oh. Come on. That's the one I want. Okay, there we go. We're good now. All right, just making sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Twitch. Twitch has been having issues all week. Are we back? Are we back? Can you see me? Everybody see me? Yep, there we go. I had to refresh my browsers, yeah. It's Twitch. Twitch has been apparently twitchy all week. I haven't had too many issues, actually. I think I've got a quick couple of disconnects on one or two streams this week, but today has been so far the worst I've had. This is like the second time it's cut. It's given the network 2000 error. Still had to disconnect. Yeah, Twitch has been having some major issues this week. The major issue I've been having, I haven't had, like I said, I haven't had too many issues except for today with streaming. The issues I have had have been trying to highlight and edit my videos. I've been unable to do so all week. And like whenever I do a highlight, just to get a highlight in and do it without doing any of the description and title, it just perpetually processes on all my channels right now. So, and I've tried it on 2 different systems, and so it's not system specific, so it's a Twitch issue. And like I said, that's been good. That's the biggest issue I've had with it all week. It's not going to take it, is it? Oh, no. Oh, maybe it will. No, all right. No, it's not. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I know you want to do it, but you don't really want to do it, do you? And I don't really want to have to turn around here and try this again. Yeah, let's just do that. Thank you. Yeah, senior tweet about. Yeah, it's kind of aggravating because I got a backlog now all week of my videos to highlight and edit and stuff like that. It's like I can't do anything with it. It's like, come on, man. And I only got 2 weeks before the broadcast drops off. And as an affiliate, our past broadcasts are only kept for 2 weeks before they're purged from the system. So I have to do a highlight in order to maintain a permanent copy of that stream, so to speak. So, like, while I'm on vacation next week, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. So they need to get on the ball this week and get that issue fixed so I can get everything highlighted. Now I can upload. Since I do a local recording of everything, I'm kind of okay because I can upload everything. But the principle of the matter is, it's like, come on, we've got a limited time to make highlights of our streams here. And we can't do anything with them. It's like so aggravating right now. And it was funny because YouTube, there's something globally going on because YouTube was knocked out, I think, a week and a half ago. I couldn't upload anything to YouTube. I could barely log into YouTube and view anything. So YouTube had some major outages a couple weeks ago, and now it's like Twitch is like, I wonder if there's some DDoSing going on there that nobody's talking about. All right, so that was our reefer there, our RM double reefer we took. All right, so we're in Wenatchee. I think it's Wenatchee. I gotta get used to saying that, Wenatchee. So we've got a discoverable, or we got a recruitment center there, and we got the garage there. So we're gonna drive by. Let's do this. I'm gonna go this way, this way. Why do you do that? All right, so we're just gonna go this way, this way, this way. What's that, really? What if I do this and then we're gonna go up here? That's